reality is many people are still struggling to understand how the urban agenda is going to resolve these issues. Probably, if our national governments can accept or take up the urban agenda and come back to the reality, work with the communities, work with the neighborhood, then this will be a reality, because they have to come down and see this, bring it down to the local communities. Because if you receive it as maybe a document to guide your national agenda, but the national agenda is felt by the impact on the grassroots. So if it is not felt on the impact of the grassroots, then it is not measurable. You will not measure its outcome. So it may be, but the reality is it has to come to the grassroots and the neighborhood to create that impact. Because to measure your output, to measure what you have done, there must be a tangible solution, a tangible result that has come out of it. So it will only come to be known and counted if it impacts the people on the ground. The issue of housing and neglecting neighborhood is very true. Reason being, people who stay in informal settlement cannot afford to access services like housing, because you need security of tenure. Maybe you need security to get a loan from the bank. But these are people who are squatters, and you have no titles, you have no security of tenure, so no bank will give you a loan to build a house. So you realize that housing has now gone to the middle income people, and the low income people are left to their own fate, which is a challenge. The formal settlements should acknowledge that if there is any negative impact on informal settlements, it will spill over to them. Take a look at diseases like cholera, like dysentery. Give an example of Ebola, which took place in some West African countries. It did not discriminate, because the urban poor, the rich, and those in the informal settlements and informal settlements, we go to same markets, we use the same streets, we share so many things. So if there is an outbreak of a disease in one way or the other, it may not be direct to you, but can affect your lineage. Maybe a particular person in your family can be affected. So we are all affected by endemic diseases, by such issues that cause trouble to our families. So it would be good the formal world and the informal world work together to come up with solutions that are tangible and that affect the two sectors of living. Yes. That is a critical issue. Informal development. You know, I'll just share with you briefly what happens in informal settlements. This is a settlement where you have no social services, you have no things like good shops, you have no things like street lighting, no schools, no health centers. So, and that means access of these services to the people who stay in informal settlements is not easy. If it is to be there, then it is at a very high cost, and yet people in informal settlements do have a low income. So upgrading an informal settlement means you're bringing services closer to this person, putting up roads where there were no roads, meaning it is secure for this person to pass through, meaning there is enough street light, maybe for this settlement to have enough light to bring down the insecurity part of it, meaning you plan to have a health center, you plan to have a school, you plan to have a good market, you plan to have good garbage kits, have good drainages to stop these flooding issues in the settlement. All that brings down issues of diseases in the settlement, meaning you have a healthy settlement, you have a productive settlement. The moment you put streets, people will have space to do their informal business. The moment you put street lighting means people will have free movement in the settlement, and they will be able to do their business at their own time. So it takes a lot of innovations, and if development is done, it turns around economical status of the settlement, people living there. Turns around the social aspect. You'll have places where people go for social gatherings. You'll have security all over the settlement. Good hygiene because of the garbage kits put there. Good hygiene because of the good drainage systems that are put there. So upgrading a settlement means a lot to an individual life. A lot. Means a lot. Yes.